You've come to the right place to explore a brand new album I checked out a few days ago. This album was released on July 22nd, 2023, and it is a black metal band hailing from the United States of America. We're talking a band called Kuupyr and their album Taikuus. Kuupyr apparently means lunar cycle in Estonian, and Taikuus means magic in Finnish. So if I had to explain to you what this band sounds like, it's a mix of black metal mixed with some heavy metal elements. Looking at the album cover, it's probably the most cutest album cover I've ever seen in my whole entire life. The cute little cat dancing in the background is a huge, hideous but cute monster. I wanted to listen to this album after looking at this album cover. It looks very dark, quite atmospheric. You'd think it sounds something like Cullen and Brood, bit of summoning. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It more sounds like bands like Enthroned and at times like Havakruno. If I could give a sort of similarity, this album is a very good LP overall. I just feel that, yeah, this album is quite up there to be one of the best black metal albums of the year. So there are 8 tracks on this album, a mix of black metal, at times atmospheric black metal. Production has an overall raw undertone, which I really do enjoy, and it is not overly polished. This is a very good album from start to finish with infectious melodies that at times will get stuck in your head. And I'm going to go through track by track on this LP. But first of all, the album cover is I just can't stop talking about the album cover. It's got so much story. It's got so much story to tell. It's just that cute little deviled horn, cute big horn monster in the background, along with the guy playing with his cat. I mean, this is one of the best album covers I've ever seen in 2023. One of the best album covers I've seen for a while, actually. I wanted to listen to this album, and I was really shocked about how raw at times it sounded. So this album was only released a few days ago. It was released in 2023, and we're going track by track. So first off, it kicks with a song called Under the Pale Moonlight. I can never forget that melody. Oh, the melody on this is absolutely fantastic. The drums are really good. Really enjoy the percussion. Love the drum tone as well. Not to mention the vocals are absolutely fantastic. Love the vocals. Very harsh and aggressive and guttural at times. The vocals have this sort of Mayhem-esque feel, I feel, especially through De Mysteriis Dom Satanis. But I just love how aggressive this song is. There are some cool heavy metal riffs on this song, especially throughout the bridge part, and it just creates a whole package of just suspense and entertainment. Under Pale Moonlight feels dark, feels quite majestic in tone, and has that raw undertone production that you absolutely love from black metal. Great songwriting on this, just terrific chord progression as well, and such a finely calibrated song, and what a way to kick off Taikuus. Next up is Black Forest Path. This, in my opinion, is one of the weaker songs off the album, just because the melodies aren't quite there. Yes, the melodies are good, but it's nowhere near as good as Under the Pale Moonlight. Under the Pale Moonlight had such catchy buzzing bee riffs, buzzing bee melodies that I absolutely love. But you got Black Forest Path, which has a slower tempo. Sure, they incorporate blast beats and crazy drumming mixed with just aggressive and in-your-face vocals that create this really great listening experience. I just feel Black Forest Path has a little bit of an issue with the songwriting. Black Forest Path definitely channels in the atmosphere on this. There are some really good atmospheric moments, and again, you get some really good heavy metal riffs as well. This sort of has a black and roll element, this song, but I just feel it's one of their weakest. The next up is the self-titled track Taikuus. Now Taikuus also means magic, and yeah, this is a very magical album, especially that album cover. It's so damn mysterious but yet cute. Why would I say a black metal album is cute? But this black metal album cover is cute. Anyway, Gay Jamie aside, this is a very good song. Not to mention the riffs on this. It got some really cool traditional heavy metal riffs. The vocals are again quite harsh and aggressive. Do love the gutturals on this. And what I really do enjoy about this album is that they repeat the melodies over and over again. This is no exception. This is like simple, but catchy black metal, and Taikuus really channels in the catchiness. Of course, you get some really cool guitar intricate patterns as well. The rhythms are very good, production is phenomenal on Taikuus. But yeah, this song is a great song overall, and I absolutely love it. Next up is Satanic Graveyard Ritual. This is a fantastic song overall, and I just love how aggressive and heavy this song is. And this is not very similar to the previous songs I have mentioned. This is more of a harsh and raw black metal sound. It does have some great vocals on this, finely calibrated song as well, and has some atmosphere. The guitar tone is quite prominent, like the guitars on this are very prominent, they're very high within the mix, and the vocals just create that element of surprise. It's just a really uplifting song overall, and Satanic Graveyard Ritual doesn't sound like the previous songs out of Taikuus. It's just a more aggressive feeling. The rhythm guitars, the riffs on this are very frantic at times throughout Satanic Graveyard Ritual, and it does have a very Darkthrone-esque sound, in my opinion, a very, at times, Marduk sound. It's a great song overall, and it's a different approach by Kuupyr on this album. Next up is Ardil. Synths build throughout Ardil, especially in the conclusion, and again the vocals are fantastic on this. Very dark, very evil, sinister sounding vocals. The guitar riffs are just absolutely fantastic. Do really enjoy the prominent bass on this song, and especially that riff. Yeah, so it's another riff-tastic song. It does have a heavy metal element to it, sort of a black and roll feeling. It's a lot different to the previous song where they do change styles within black metal. The percussion work, the blast beats do really increase throughout this song, but the conclusion is an interesting like organ-like synthesizer, you could say, that leads on to the next song. Next song, which is Ghost Chanting. It does have an atmospheric introduction that leads into some aggressive black metal style, quite raw in tone as well, and the vocals are again quite intense. Love the finely tuneful moments as well, and again it's got another groovy sort of black metal riff. This album goes from black metal to straight on heavy metal to black metal again. And yeah, Ghost Chanting is just a fantastic song overall. You get some really good tremolo picking as well on this song. There's also a little cheeky solo throughout Ghost Chanting. Next up is Blood Moon Arcana. What I really do enjoy about Kuupyr Taikuus, really standard heavy metal riffs that lead on to some just extreme black metal moments. This is an extreme metal album from start to finish with just so many influences from other times in the metal realm. Blood Moon Arcana It's just a terrific song. It's frantic, it's fast at times. I do enjoy the tempo change as well. It's not just all one tempo. It does slow down throughout Blood Moon Arcana, but it is a great song overall. The vocals are very, again, quite aggressive and sinister, quite evil in tone.
Cold winds driving insane.
Next up is Funeral Crow. Evil sounding song. The vocal tone really changes throughout this song. The guitar work is phenomenal on this. The conclusion has such an eerie ending to it. Dun, 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 it has a doomier feeling as well, and it's quite atmospheric in tone. The blast beats that lead onto some really nice drum fills and tight little drum accents. Insane howling, bewildered vocals. Yeah, this is a great way to end off the album through Funeral Crow Fanny for the Falling, because you just feel like you just want to go back in time and listen to it all over again.
There were the tears to be brushed away by the rain.
So yeah, Kuupyr Taikuus. It's just a terrific album from start to finish for black metal in 2023. I've played this album quite a lot. I do love the heavy metal elements on this album. It does have elements of black and roll mixed with some melodic black metal mixed with at times some atmospheric black metal. But looking at this album, you think it'd be quite sounding similar to like Cullen & Brood, Summoning, and Aldemar, like all the other epic black metal bands out there, because the album's quite deceiving looking, because you think it's sort of on that epic black metal side, but this is nowhere near epic. It does tell a really interesting story, but it's quite a heavy album as well for black metal, and this album is quite intense at times. It's quite heavy, and that's why Kuupyr Taikuus gets at 88%. A very good album from start to finish. There has been some pretty good black metal albums this year, but I just feel that this is definitely up there. So let me know in the comments below what you thought about Kuupyr Taikuus. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep discussion going in the comment section below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.